guys, I'd like to say thanks for your patience. We're experiencing some minor technical difficulties. Can't get the game to load. Give me just a minute. I'm going to see if I can fix the issue. Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthballs! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Earthblood. And we're gonna hop back into this. By the way, guys, I've got myself a drink. Some Snackos. And I got myself something very, very special today. I've got myself a glass of Snuggle juice. A werewolf delicacy. It's what happens when you snuggle somebody way too hard. Yep, it's what happens when a werewolf gets too excited and snuggles somebody way too hard. You guys have seen it all over the walls. Ah, snuggle juice. Also, hello Volk, hello Magenta, hello Douglas, hello Aki, hello Scar, nom nom, the Scar. Hello Eclipse. And hello to anybody else who might be watching. Also, why is one of the first things that came up on screen when we were getting the stream started, Aki smooching Eclipse? That is just too adorable. I mean, I'm okay with my beans being nommed this time. They're nice and clean beans. Have a bean. In fact, have 5 of them. They're small. Anyways. So there's people to snuggle over there. Those are werewolf fetishes. They're a type of weapon. Okay, I've already read that. And the answer to that question is Texas isn't doing too terribly great. That's assuming he has electricity and isn't on his phone at the moment. Power in Texas has been going in and out intermittently for the last couple days. Okay.
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to play hero. Give the alert immediately. What? Heads up! We got an intruder!
Let's do this shit! We've got trouble!
Alright, time to Wuffle! See? Snuggle juice!
Say goodbye! What is this? We need help! Goddamn meat grinder!
Nom! Nom! Step. He got steppies! Nom. I believe it. Werewolves are fun. Oh, wait. Could I have steppied on them from behind? I could have steppied on them from behind. Oh.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment.
Good. Keep it up.
Okay. Which way is he gonna go? Also, Rain Skyware, hello! Aki, why are you telling somebody to get out?
You're not supposed to be here! Get ready to get rowdy!
Ow. All of the snuggle juice! E. Ah! And then again, Aki's always been a hungry boy, hadn't he? Blem. Alright. Let's see if there's anything in here. There's a fucking spirit here. It's a fetish. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about when I say fetish, that item right there, the dream catcher looking thing right there, is made by a werewolf. It's a item that they use to store energy, to store memories. It's an insanely powerful relic that's used by werewolves to essentially harness more of their own power. Really quick, I've got 2 points left. Okay.
I'm almost at the control room.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
Ooh. So, what do you guys think so far? Also, Scar! What do you think of the Wuffle? I'm gonna need more Snuggle juice. Aw. But Kitty wants to numb. There's a lot of Snuggle juice in there. No.
Now we're talking.
Oh! Yeah, Snuggle juice. Like I said earlier, it's what happens when a werewolf gets way too excited and snuggles somebody way too hard. See? There's lots of it in that room. It's all over the floor. There are more people to snuggle. Hi, mister. Do you want to pet me? Can I pet you? I think I pet him too hard, guys. I pet him way too hard. Look at his ankles. I pet him too hard with a crossbow. Let's sabotage that. Sabotage that. I like being a Wuffle. Let's do this.
We have a security breach. We've been breached.
There we go.
The ventilation system's down.
And your path is clear.
Yay! Definitely a yay for being, you know, not in pain anymore. Let's go see if there was any other things in this hallway over here. But it's locked. Why is it locked? I want it to not be locked. Nom nom noms the tiny Aki nose. God damn.
Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hidana.
Waffle in a tunnel. Washington State Forest. Cahal managed to destroy Endron's local training site. However, it's only a temporary victory. Other actions must be carried out to expel Endron from the region. Well. Protogens are a little overrated. Primogens are a lot overrated. Although, you know what? Protogens are still adorable little fluffs. They're adorable little fluffs with computers in their faces. Is there reading material among this reading material? There is no reading material among this reading material. That's a little fishy. All the peoples are gone. I want to explore this place. I got to explore this place. I got to explore it. And yay, Snuggles. Nom. Nom nom, the four paws and Snuggles. Nom.
When I think of what they did to Leandra, I just hope we can help smooth her passage into the world beyond.
Can I Jack be nimble myself over this? Nope.
Were you the one who buried Ceres? You truly honored her legacy.
That was the least we could do. She was always there for us.
Thank you for taking the time to honor the memory of Kitamona. She was an old friend.
She spoke of you often. I just wish she could have had the chance to see you again.
Thank you for taking the time to honor the memory of Kitamona. She was an old friend.
She spoke of you often. I just wish she could have had the chance to see you again.
I just can't get my head around the fact that we just buried Ironwind.
Me neither. I figured he'd be the one burying all of us.
Idana was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
Strength will not last forever. He needs your help.
You know what, Yfen, where are you? A beautiful tree. Hello, you fun.
The guardian spirits of the forest. They have slept for too long. They must be stirred from their slumber. They must lend me their support against the worm. Find them. Remind them of their duty. And return to me when it is done.
Found your peace at last, old Magnus.
Your memory will stay with us, always.
Where are you? Ah, nom 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 the yaki nom.
I can feel my power fading.
How are the spirits?
Still alive, at least. But the influence of the worm has weakened them.
If we keep fighting back against Endron, though, his influence will shrink, and the spirits will regain their strength.
What do the water samples say?
Exactly the same thing as before. The river's totally polluted. It's a miracle anything can survive in there.
Send those results straight to Endron's lab. At least we'll get some decent pay out of all this.
Christ. Wish it actually told me how to find and appease the spirits. Calm the guardian spirits of the forest. You're one of the guardian spirits, I can almost guarantee it.
Bear Spirit, wake up. Hear Fenn's call.
I have slept for far too long. I did not feel the worms spreading. Ethan can count me among his stalwart allies.
So we're looking for animals. Okay. Now, all I can say to that, Magenta, is thank people who came on and started spamming. There are 5 seconds in between each post. It's not that big of a gap. Well, I mean, yes and no. You can still tell your story with a slow mode on.
Hey, Call. Heard about your little light show at the mine. Didn't lose a finger playing with those fireworks, did you?
Not a one. And we couldn't have done any of it without you.
Oh, please. You're too kind. All I did was stick around. You know I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Dusk. I'll let you know.
I wonder what kind of person Dusk is. Whether they're human or are they a wolf? Oof. I don't think we're gonna find forest spirits over there, but maybe over there. Well, there's a spirit. It's a cute little plant. A cute little plant. And it may take me a little while to find these spirits, by the way, guys. Hey, the spirit of the deer.
Stag spirit. Awaken. Help Yfen to fight the worm.
Thank you for shaking me from my lethargy, warrior of Gaia. Yfen can count on me.
I wonder what a were-deer looks like. Aw. Alright. Night skunk. Nom nom face. It's a Gauru symbol. Oh, yay! Thank you.
Did you hear about those activists hiding out in the woods? Intron attacked their camp yesterday.
Activists, my ass. They're goddamn terrorists. I'm glad Endron's putting them in their place.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in Intron either. I tried talking to their guards at the mine. Real assholes, I'll tell you that. That's not all. A friend of mine went fishing near the dam, and all the fish were either dead or diseased. Whatever they're up to, it isn't good.
Ah! Magenta, 5 seconds is not that long of a gap. Nom nom face. There's nothing here from the looks of it. I found 2 of the 5 spirits too. Yeah. Finding the forest spirits isn't going to be easy, is it? Holy balls.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla, I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
I mean, that's a hell of a name for a font. There's two over that way. There's two spirits over there, but I don't think I can get to them. Okay. So the bear. Oh, it's not going to let me jump to them. So I have to cross the bridge now and get my happy ass up to them. Let's see what abilities I have. Well, that would be useful. Rage gaining 2 additional slots. There we go. I'm trying my best, by the way, to find the spirits for this area. So that's essentially a shadow wolf form. That's cute. Can I go up the tree? Can I go up the tree? No, I cannot go up the tree. Damn. I was hoping I could go up the tree. And no, I'm not just trying to, you know, waste time at this point. I'm legitimately looking for these fucking spirits.
I've ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
No, they're working for us. Nothing to worry about from them.
I mean...
This truck was destroyed when Major Grainer's squadron attacked the activists' camp.
What are we supposed to do with it? Take it to their mine?
Nothing like that. They only want DNA samples. Just a routine pass. Ask questions. Just do your job.
We are looking for animal friends. I was hoping there would be some over here. I want to help you, Fen. Ah! Why can I find no more animal friends? So I found a deer and a bear already. Go across that. I didn't notice I could go across that. Yeah. I wonder if any of the forest spirits might be actually in the cairn.
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements. It's obviously a front. They've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction.
Nice.
And their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams. You two take the north entrance. Me, Joe, and Ryan will take the south. Alex, Danny, Quinn, you 3 create a diversion at the east entrance.
Everyone stay in contact. If we hear even a whisper of trouble, we're out of there. Be ready to act as soon as I hear from our mole.
Every step the forest loses is one the worm gains.
Oh, okay.
Following in her mother's footsteps. Nobody here, but her computer's on.
Kahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Kahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Adana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Kahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death. But dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right that you never thought about what it might do to me.
Nom noms the rain. Nom nom nom.
Maybe you're right. I didn't think about how it might hurt you. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endron just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endron apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endron during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endron down. We sink them from the inside.
You really do take after your mother. Took me aback at first.
I miss her too, Cahal. I think about her every day.
She would have been proud of you.
If you say so.
What are you hoping to find by following in her footsteps?
I want to continue her fight. To finish it. She wanted to bring Endron down, and that's what I plan to do.
I can't blame you for following your mother's example. She really was exceptional.
She sacrificed herself for Gaia. And she didn't abandon me, so you know. Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endron's fracking site. We're gonna take those assholes down from the inside.
Endron's built a fracking site.
It was a rush job. They'd set it up and posted guards before we had any time to react. It's a danger to nature and the spirits alike. Those sites are one of the greatest threats Gaia faces today. It hurts my heart to work there. But I also know that I'm the best chance we've got of putting a stop to it. Soon.
You've seen how bloodthirsty Endron is. Did you know they have a price on your head?
They're not the first. And they're not about to scare me into stopping. We've lost too many already. And if we run, how will we honor their memory? The pack comes first. Besides, Endron doesn't suspect me at all. I'm secure over there.
Secure?
Endron has full confidence in me. Hell, the whole team at the fracking site looks to me for my expert chemical analyses. As long as I stay their golden girl, there's no way they'd imagine I'm connected to those scary eco-terrorists. Least of all the cairn.
Sink Endron from the inside. And how do you plan on doing that?
Girl's actually really smart.
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
Ooh.
The Earthblood Protocol. Any idea what that's about?
Not yet. But that can wait until after we figure out what this mystery molecule actually is. Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is,
werewolf blood,
we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch,
that'd be fucking
and hopefully
insane.
put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
Yeah, I read Ava's letter to Rodko. How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
Old notes from Ava. before she created Lambda Mankind.
Well, let's find out what's going
How you
on here
doing,
now.
big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years. Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
Okay.
How did Adana's training go while I was away?
Rodko tried to make a Garu out of her, but all his training didn't exactly bear fruit. I know she doesn't like talking about it, but she says she doesn't feel the gift.
Do you think she's right?
I think only time will tell. But all of Rodko's obsessive Garu training only pushed her closer to me. She took an interest in my work, wanted to know all about my approach to infiltration, my thoughts on humans. And she was a fast learner. Call it ego, but I used to think she was trying to be like me. Then I realized she already had a role model. Her mother. Adana realized that I could teach her a lot of the same stuff her mother could have, so she stuck to me like glue. And then she shifted up a gear, studied at Caltech and Columbia University, and she did it all on her own. You should be proud of her.
Always have been. Lambda Mankind's really made something of itself, hasn't it?
Yeah, took us a while, but we've got a solid group, and our name's out there. The bigger we get, the more we can do. Still need to get public opinion on our side, of course, and that's not going to be easy given the way Endron and its puppet media portray us. But the longer we fight, the better we can reclaim our narrative. The people will come to realize we're fighting for them in due time.
How did you manage to convince Rodko to house Lambda Mankind at Tarker's Mill?
Back when you were here, he wouldn't give the idea the time of day. But when he named me lieutenant, I told him I'd agree on one condition.
That he'd accept your Lambda Mankind.
Yep. Once he lived around them for a while, he finally saw that their determination to save the planet was every bit as real as his. And today, they're fully integrated into the cairn. Rodko's a big reason Lambda Mankind's accomplished what it has today.
Yeah? You know what? That would be a fascinating thing if you joined a eco-conservation group and then they bring you over to a big-ass cairn in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a forest, and all of a sudden they just kind of drop fucking information on you like, by the way, the giant fucking bipedal wolves that you're about to see, yeah, they're friendly. Don't worry, watch, I'll go up and hug one. That would be fucking terrifying, but at the same time, it would be fun. It would be phenomenal.
So, how do you like being Rodko's lieutenant?
Things were a little bumpy in the beginning. Rodko didn't like my way of doing things, so I had to assert myself. Deep down, though, I don't think he would have gone easy on anyone. Nobody could replace you in his eyes.
Yet here you are, Rodko's right hand. I'd say you replaced me quite well.
I appreciate it, but it was never a question of ability. Rodko just had to get over it, to learn to stop yearning for the past. It was a slow process, but he's finally managed to turn the page. That said, your return has done him a lot of good. All of us, really. There's a lot of change we can effect with you here, Cahal. Keep that in mind.
Seriously, though. Ugh. What would you guys do if somebody brought you out into the middle of a forest to a giant cairn and actually opened your eyes to the fact that there are real werewolves? What would your first reaction be other than probably to piss yourselves? Because I'm sorry, 8-foot fucking behemoth of a wolf standing on 2 legs. I'm fairly certain even a furry would be just a little freaked out.
Adana taking action, the attack on the cairn. It's hard for me to ignore the parallels with the day Ludmilla died.
I suppose the infiltration strategy doesn't exactly help things, huh?
Yeah. I'm terrified that we might somehow see a repeat of 5 years ago.
Don't worry, Cahal. Even if the broad strokes are similar, the details are completely different. We lost Ludmilla because we didn't know that Indran was working with the Black Spiral Dancer. Piece of shit must have realized Ludmilla was one of us. Nothing else could have. There's no way in hell that's happening again. We've checked Indran's security on all their sites around Tarker's Mill. There are no Black Spiral Dancers, not one. Adana's got this. She'll be safe. The fracking site's too well protected. It's too much for 2 people.
What's Rodko think about you two going undercover like this?
As you might imagine, he was a little resistant at first. But once he understood what we wanted to do, he gave us the green light.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step 1. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras, all of which are powered by the dam Indran acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Cahal. It's good to have you back. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all the time you need.
So, any news on the group that was supposed to launch the attack on the Sunburst reactor?
We're still keeping our ears open. Shouldn't be long now.
As soon as you've got something, let me know. I hope they didn't run into too much trouble.
I wonder if I can talk to the spirit, the big spirit Yufen, and get information on what these spirits are or where they might be. Hollow inside the tree. If it were me, I would want this as my den. I'm sorry. It's nice and pretty and comfy looking.
The Guardian, they find and return.
can't ask him for help. Ah! Got stuck. There we go.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
I had a chance to talk to Yfen for a while. It's hard to believe the state the spirits are in.
What do you mean by that? Are you here to tell me I let them down?
No, that's not it at all. I just want to know what happened.
Yfen will tell you that I turned away from the spirits to focus on the pack, on Adana. It's true in part. I needed to keep the pack unified, but I never abandoned the spirits. I did everything I could for them. But I never had the sort of connection with them that Rafik had.
And the worm?
His influence is spreading here. It's spreading everywhere. But we're all fighting against it as best we can. But as long as Endron stays here, the worm will remain strong. It will try to corrupt our minds, to weaken Yfen and the spirits.
I read the message you left on Ludmilla's grave. I didn't know that you...
I never should have given the green light for that mission. Never. I'll blame myself for the rest of my life. If I hadn't made that decision, my sister would still be alive. And you never would have left.
Wasn't your fault, Rodko. How could you have known that Endron had set a trap for us?
I'm the leader of this pack. It was my job to know.
You can't punish yourself like this. Even Yfen didn't see it coming.
Yfen is not our pack leader. I was the one who made the choice, not him. I've got to live with that.
True.
Never thought I'd have a chance to say this after I left, but... I'm glad to be back among the pack.
Me too, Cahal. I'm glad to have you. Especially right now. I'll respect your choice to leave once this storm passes, but you know as well as I do that your place is here. You are my right hand, Cahal. After what you did at the mine, I'd say you still are.
That's Ava's place now.
I know, and she's a fine fit for the role. But you and I, we have a different bond.
Whether I go or stay, Rodko, that bond will always remain.
Yep.
I truly hope so, Cahal.
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and the tank girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good.
Here's
you
hoping.
Can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Endron's network.
Jerusalem. I need to figure out where the fuck those spirits are, by the way. I found another one.
Hear me, raccoon spirit. Wake up. Answer Ifen's call.
The worm has taken advantage of my slumber. But no longer. Ifen can count on me.
Literally just need one more spirit. Found the raccoon spirit. Just need one more spirit. If he was the fourth, or she was the fourth, really. Stag was the third. And Bear was the second. Bear, deer, raccoon. Or bear, stag, raccoon. What else could there be? Pretty sure touching this will hurt me. Nope. Okay. So the bear.
power the spirits.
Still alive, at least. The influence of the worm has weakened them.
If we keep fighting back against Endron, though, his influence will shrink. The spirits will regain their strength.
Oh my god. If anybody is still watching, if you'd be so kind, I am more than willing to accept some help on finding the last fucking spirit. I was thinking if we have anybody in chat who's played the game, but then it just dawned on me we only have 4 people currently watching chat. Or not watching chat, watching the stream, so... Here was the raccoon. The deer was over here. They're all looking in the same direction. They're all looking at the Edron building. Or Adron building. Endron building, that's what it's called. Hello, Fox.
Fox Spirit, your sleep must end. Yfen needs you.
I hear you, warrior of Gaia, and I am now awake. Yfen has my aid.
Found it! And she's a pretty one. Is she a pretty one? That pretty fox. Anyways, let's go talk to Yfen. Let us go speak to Yfen.
The guardian spirits are among us once again. I can feel their strength. Thank you, warrior of Gaia. There will be other fights we must win to defend our forest. Return to me in time. I will have further need of your help.
Ooh. Okay. Now let's end the night by talking to this individual over here. I'm pretty certain we'll get some dialogue and then get a bit of start on this damn project.
Hey, Cahal, right?
You must be Declan. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't know about that. I hear you've got the relays I need to install at the dam.
Yeah, I got them right here. You need anything else?
What do you know about the dam?
After you took down their training center, they doubled down on security at all the other sites in the region. Even if Rodko draws their attention, you're still going to have a lot of resistance. They've even brought in some of their elite guards from Nevada. And these guys are huge. I don't even know if you could call them human anymore.
We've met, but I had no idea they were from Nevada.
Well, the training center you took out wasn't the only cart Endron had in its hand.
That figures.
By the way, who all is watching? I know Volk is there. Nom nom, the Volk knows.
How'd you meet Ava anyway?
By investigating her, really. I used to be a cop, tasked with putting her and Lambda Mankind away. And I tried, but Ava runs a clean operation. That didn't make the bosses happy.
Hey, Pug! Nom nom.
They told me to falsify evidence
nom,
to bring
all
them
of
down.
the noses.
That's when I realized they were in Endron's pocket. I tried calling him out, but the whole precinct came down on me like a ton of bricks. I had no choice but to run. And I ran to Ava. I pledged my life to fighting Endron.
You and the other humans. You know who it is you're working with, right? This isn't just ideology for us.
Yeah, I know. I know what you are. Ava told us everything. Trust me, Cahal. We're all on the same side here. We're fighting for the survival of the planet, whatever the cost.
I should be good.
Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. We've identified a key player working at the dam. We think she's got important information on whatever Endron's up to in Nevada. Her name's Victoria Vokes. We need you to question her. Get whatever info out of her you can.
Nom
Keeping
nom
the
nom.
cairn
The
safe
noses.
is my top priority here, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck, Cahal.
All right, cross the dam's outpost. Let's do this.
Hold it. I'm looking forward. Smoke that thing.
go. Bye, bitch. Why was I red? Because I was enraged. Now, really quick. She's cowering. Pretty much. It's the anger puppers.
How's our silver bullet stock looking? Have you finished the inventory?
We lost a lot of them in the training center attack, but we have enough to hold us over until the next shipment arrives.
Hello! Anger Popper is going to numb your face. They got snuggled. And no, the red
What
for
happened
like
with that
right
surviving
now,
recruit?
if this is what you were talking about,
Recruit. I shot him. Commander's orders. Damn fool wanted to terminate his contract. After all he'd seen, he should have known this isn't the kind of job you just quit. What a moron.
it's because I'm in essentially a Shadow Wolf form right now. That red right there means that I'm harder to find. Harder to see, essentially. Bye. You got to see me just a little bit. There we go. I know y'all can see me. Yeah. Hey, nice.
Focus up now.
Carrying too many crossbow bolts already. Once I get one more point, I can up the number of crossbow bolts I've got. However, folks, I think this is the last area we're going to be able to get to before a save, so give me a sec.
What does the commander intend to do about these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight.
Yeah, that was a save. So this is going to be where we end this stream for tonight. I don't want to go over time because, well, this ain't that kind of stream. Oh, love this music. Don't want to go over time by too much, and we're not ending too terribly short. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the gameplay so far and enjoyed all of the snuggles. Anyways, if you enjoyed the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kit the Soul signing off. So until next time, everybody, until tomorrow, I guess. Bye-bye! Also, Night Volk, Night Aki, Night Pug, and good night to anybody else who might be watching. Nom nom the faces. Nom. Anyways.